Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Gillen's Garage. Made some pretty exciting progress on the van today, so I thought I'd put a short video up. By the way, this video is brought to you by Sesame Street. I can do it myself. We read this book to the kids, but I think as adults, we forget that we can do things ourselves.
All right, so here it is. Back is one. Now the front axle is just tacked into place and the mounts are not completed, but I wanted to double check my alignment of the axle in the wheel opening, and it does look like I am going to slide it forward a little bit more to give myself some clearance to the back of the fender, but this gives you an idea of how the stance is overall with the 2013 F250 axles in it. If you saw the last video, and the work we did on the rear axle, it's in with no lift block. So the calculations worked out. I think it's sitting maybe a little high in the front right now, but the transmission transfer case, front drive shaft, and obviously the rest of the front end is not installed, so it will get a little bit more weight up in the front, which should bring it down a little bit, but if you ask me, it's sitting pretty beastly. All right, everybody, I thought I'd give you an overview of the mounts that I have started for the third gen van. So I have a piece of 1/2-inch plate steel here that I'm using as a filler to get me down below that rolled section in the frame where the frame offsets from the long straight run back the frame. They rolled it down right at that corner to strengthen it, and I really didn't want to modify that, so I thought the best thing to do was to build down below. Then I can box this all in, weld this plate and the 1/4-inch plate all together to the box it on both sides, bolt it to the original front radius arm location holes, and then bolt it in several places along the back as well as on the bottom, and then gusset the inside and tie the support back in there. Obviously this is just here to keep the rear arms square to one another and make sure that distance is set where it needs to be. That will be coming out here shortly. Now, if you're looking at this and wondering about the caster angle, yeah, I did end up having the rear mounts higher than what you would see on a factory F-Series pickup. So we'll have to modify these control arms, or what I really am leaning to is a custom set of 3-link bars that then the caster can be dialed in by adjusting a heim joint, which will make things a little bit easier in that respect.
All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. I know there's a lot to do yet, but just wanted to get something out there, share my excitement with having the body back on the chassis, as incomplete as it is, but obviously it'll have to come apart again. I'm going to finish working on the front mounts, get them finished up, work on a front cross member to support the sway bar, as well as a track bar mount, and tie up the steering. So there's a lot to do. There'll be more videos to come. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe if you like what you see, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot.